Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. Okay, so today, carrying on the series for the pockets and tucks, I'm working with the old time rose papers, and I thought I'd make a couple of like floating pockets, and they're almost like little credit card pockets, and you've got two pockets in the front, one pocket at the back, and I've actually got a little tuck spot here like that, so it looks like a little envelope, but it's like a little tuck spot on that one. And this one again, it's just got two in the front and then one at the back. I've left this one blank here in case it's up against the back of the page, so you can get two out of one sheet of paper, two smaller ones, or you can get a bigger one out of one sheet. So this one has got, I've popped a little, these are the embellishments that come with it, and that's got like a little pocket there as well, but that's a little bit too big to go in there. And then you've got the two pockets at the front, and then you've got the one pocket at the back. So they're like lovely little things, so you can just clip them into your journals, or just have them floating about in there. So I thought they were really nice. So I'm going to show you how we do that. So I'll pop those to the side. So just take one sheet of the paper, and what I've done, just white on the back. I haven't printed on the back, so what I'm going to do is going to tear it in half, or again you can cut it in half. Okay, so again it's quite simple. You can, I'm going to sew this one, but you can again just not have any sewing on it, you can just glue it. So I'm going to tear it in half, and then I'm going to tear one of them in half again. Okay, like this. Tear it down the middle. Alright, so this one we want to just fold in half, like that. Okay. And then I'm just going to bend over this edge, but I'm going to use my scoreboard. Now I've got a little scoreboard here. It's not the best one there is, but it makes a little line. So you just want to do sort of like 1/4 of an inch down. That look very straight. That's a bit better. And then just bend that over like that, just so it reinforces that edge. And you want it just that little bit shorter, just so you've got it's easier to pop things into the pocket. And these two here, you want to do one of them about 1/4 of an inch again, like that. Oops, so just score down through there. So that's about 1/4 of an inch. And then the other one you want to do about 3/4 of an inch. So you want it just that little bit smaller. So you want to do it, say about there. Just eyeball it. Like that. If I use the scoreboard, I know it's going to be level. And there we go. Pop that to the side. Whoopsie daisy. Stay there. Okay, so we've got two. So this one sits on top of there like that. So then you've got that pocket there, and then this one sits on top of that like that. So you've got your two pockets that side, and then you've got your one pocket that side. So on this one, because you can see this edge here, I'm just going to pop a little bit of ink on it. Let's get some ink on here. Pop just a little bit of ink along the top, like that. So when you close it down, we've just got like an inked edge, and we'll just ink that edge up as well there. Oops. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to ink these two edges as well. Just there on this one. Perfect. So this one sits on top. Now what I'm going to do on this one, I'm just going to sew down the edges here. I'm going to stick them down first. Now let's just stick it down with a bit of glue stick. It's only to hold it down when I pop it through the sewing machine. And this one here, just a little bit. Like that. So you just want to sew along the edges, and again on this one, so just pop a little bit of glue down there just to hold it down. Now if you wanted to pop some lace or any little bit of trim down either side, now this is the time to do it because you can sew it on as you sew down through. But I'm going to leave this one plain, I think. That goes on there. So I'm just going to be back. I'm going to sew down this one, and this one, and also I'm going to sew down this edge as well. So I'll sew down all four. Okay, so there we go. I've sewn down all the edges. So I'm just going to ink that cotton just a little bit like that, and here, and this one. Okay. So now I'm going to just stick that on top of there before we sew it, pop it in place. I'm going to use some of this because it's got the fine needle on it. Oops, like that. So just go around your edges here. Now this has just got the Anita's tacky glue in it, just slightly watered down so it's easier to come out of the nozzle. Okay, so I'm going to just pop that onto there like that, and then what we want to do is then we want to pop it onto the back of this one. Okay, so that goes onto this one, so we've got the two pockets there and then the smaller pocket on that side, or the one pocket that side. So I'm going to glue this one down as well. So these are nice because they're made out of just one piece of paper, and there's no measuring and faffing about. It's quite simple. So that will just stick on there like that. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Pockets there and the pocket there. So before we sew it all up, I'm going to just pop here. I'll just run a piece of seam binding through there, just to reinforce this edge here. So let me just pop the lid on there. Okay, so I've got some seam binding. Now this has just been tea stained, so I've just popped it in with some tea bags for a little while, and then popped it out into the garden because I don't want it too wrinkly. I want it quite flat just to stick on there. So to hold it down, I'm just going to use a little bit of glue stick, just run it down the middle like that, and then pop this over the top like that, and that just holds it down nicely before you sew it. And then we just chop that off. Okay, so I'm going to just run the sewing machine just down either side to hold it in place. Okay, there we go. I'll just cut these little bits off here. And this end. Perfect. So when you fold it in half like that, you've got a nice edging there, like that. And I think that looks really nice. So now we want to just sew the sides up as well. Let's just ink it a little bit like that. Just make sure the thread has got a bit of colour. So that looks really nice on there, I think. Okay, so now I'm just going to sew it down here and down here to connect them all. So again, if you didn't want to sew, you can just stick it on. You can stick down a piece of lace or anything you want down for the spine down there. Okay, there we go. So now all the pockets are ready. So we've got 3 lovely pockets. So let's just pop a little bit of ink on there, either side. So that's perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop something on the front. So what do we have? I'm going to pop another one of these on there, I think, and I'm just going to have it on the top. So on this one I popped some little brads in there so it looks like it's held on with some brads, so I might actually do that on there and maybe do it this way. So all as I did, let me just got some little brads in here. So let's have a look. There's a darker one. Oops. Take a couple of brads and I'm going to do it sideways. So all as I did, I've got my little hole punch a little hole in this side and eyeball it roughly there. Pop these in. If you wanted to, you could have done it before and actually popped it through there, but I do find that things tend to catch if you've got these inside the pocket. Just open these up like that. There we go. So that looks good, doesn't it? So you can either glue it down this way and have a pocket, like a little tuck spot all the way through, or glue it around there. You can have a little pocket. But I think I might just glue either side so we can have a little, it's not very level, but never mind. So we can have a little tuck spot all the way through. I think we shall do that. Oopsie daisy. So let's just, I haven't done them very level, have I? But never mind. Just shows it's handmade. Okay, let's, don't want that sticking out. There. Stick that on. Hold that down for a minute. This one I should have left that really, but I've just stuck the whole thing down, but it looks quite nice, doesn't it? So there we go, easy peasy again. So there we go. I'm not going to put anything else on this one because I want them to be quite flat to go into the journal. So then I have this one here with the little pocket there, and you've got the two pockets this side and the one pocket that side, and then these ones here. So you can get, these are out of one sheet, and then you can get two smaller ones and just make each one out of half a sheet exactly the same. And now let me have a look. We've got something we can poke through there. And then here, look, it's got like a little tuck spot all the way through there. So if you have something in there, you can just pop it all the way through. But I think that looks really nice. There we go, guys. Another quite simple little pockets on there. So, and a little tuck on this one, which is nice. So that is all as that is this on there, which is one of the little corner pockets like that you get in the kit. And all as I've done, I've stuck those down, or you can cut them off, and I've popped it on there, and I've just sewn it on as I've sewn that one on. So if you sew it on like that, and then you have your little tuck spot there. So it's quite simple, and it looks really nice because it looks like a little envelope, a little faux envelope on there. Okie dokie, there we go. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Alright, take care. Bye bye.